I'm LIV Kenya, and my friends and I are traveling from Nairobi, Kenya, all the way to Cape Town, South Africa. We're using the Guardian route, using this car. This is our story. One of the cities in Malawi. We did not know until yesterday. So we already passed it, but we passed at night. We stayed somewhere it was called Paramount Lodge. It's a very simple lodge. We took 2 rooms, 12,000 Malawian kwacha per room. That was very fair. It's almost 1,200 Kenyan shillings. So that was very fair. You could, if you wanted breakfast, you pay an extra amount for breakfast, but because we were leaving early, we just decided that we'll take our breakfast later. Right now it is 7. The sun comes out at around 5 in Malawi at this time. This is November, mid-November. Actually, we're past mid. The sun comes out at 5 a.m. So that is why it is this bright. So we are on our journey back home from South Africa to Kenya. Initially we had gone all the way to South Africa. We've covered 9 countries. This is our 9th country, by the way, and we are heading towards Tanzania. Malawi has been very, very friendly. We've met very kind people, very generous people. Accommodation here so far has been very cheap. It is one of the cheapest places we've gotten accommodation. That is Malawi, and we've been staying in lodges. So Malawi, you can come to Malawi on a budget, even though their fuel is slightly expensive than in Kenya, but it's something you can afford, because the roads are not so good. There are some places where the roads are good, like here the road is good, but behind there, just before Kota, the road was not so good. So you might consume some good amount of fuel. But remember, Malawi is a very small country, so you won't spend much. Other than that, Malawi is very green, it's fertile. The people in Malawi are very hardworking. They do a lot of fishing. Lake Malawi has the most unique kind of fish species ever. There are so many. And we were so lucky yesterday to see Kande Island. We went to Kande Beach. Very beautiful place. It is a beach in Lake Malawi. We saw Kande Island. Oh my God, that place is just beautiful. So when you come to Malawi, ensure you see that place. So today we're heading towards Songwe border, and then we'll cross over to Tanzania and drive. Our target is Dodoma. We are hoping to get there. So we are somehow pushing. We are pushing hard. We're really pushing hard. Internet in Malawi is also very cheap. You do not have to worry. As compared to other countries we've been to, Malawi has the cheapest internet. The internet itself, at times it's a bit shaky, but you can make do with it. Look at these terrains. It is a beautiful country. Look at that. Oh my God, there are so many hills right ahead of us. This is Malawi, and this is Africa, and Africa is our business. So if you're joining me for the first time, welcome. We're exploring the southern part of Africa. I'm traveling with my friends. We are 4 of us in this car. You'll see them as the video continues. But we are really loving our tour around Africa. Africa is indeed the cradle of mankind. You're used to donkey doing this work, not the cow. Yeah, Dia and Jen, they are complaining that cows should not be carrying the cart
I'm a pastoralist and I've never seen cattle being used as means of transport. Never.
Yeah? You're just used to donkeys doing the hard work.
Yeah.
But you've seen them plow, right?
Yeah, plowing, yes, but they are specific breed, not just any other cow or cattle.
Now you're crying for the cows. The beautiful hills you've seen, I almost thought even they were mountains. They're called Njakwa Hills. Yes, you'll just be driving somewhere almost close to the foot of the hills. Very beautiful place. So we met a policeman. We were just passing by one of their stops, and then we asked them about, there was a plantation of so many trees, and we asked them what the trees are, and they told us that those are macadamia trees. So this place, it's rich in macadamia. You know how expensive macadamia is. So I think it is a cash crop here. They also do a lot of what do we call it? Banana planting. I'm not sure which type of banana it is, whether it is the plantain or the sweet banana or which one. But we've seen some banana trees, like big plantations of banana. Driving between the hills. The Great Rift Valley runs through Malawi from north to south. On the eastern side is Lake Malawi, also known as Lake Nyasa, that makes 3/4 of the boundary in Malawi. Malawi's capital city is Lilongwe, while its commercial center is Blantyre. It has 2 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, which are Lake Malawi National Park and Chongoni Rock Art Area. The mountain views on this side of the country are stunning. I can only imagine what kind of beautiful views I would be seeing if I would be paragliding or ziplining from one mountain to another. coal mining factory. Look at that. Oh my god, you guys just have a look at this view. This is just the best view we've seen today. This is still Lake Malawi. Hey, it must be nice just living at the beach, this area. And then look at the roads, meandering roads. Now the problem is the roads are horrible in these sides. This area has so many sharp corners and meandering roads. The roads are also not in a very good condition, so I would advise you to pass through this place during the day because during the night it can be a bit dangerous. On this highway, you will come across so many police and military stops. So whenever you come across yellow cones or drums, start slowing down as you're approaching one of them.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
How is Kenya?
Kenya?
In these mountains, I think there's a lot of coal, so we passed like 2 coal mines. The very last one was Chombe coal mine. So guys, in such a place is where you'll fish get dried. Yeah, I think it is a fish rack, a traditional one. finally got a chance to try the mango. Very delicious. I've not seen any that is bigger than this one. They're all just small. I don't know if it is a breed or something, but they're just this small. That was indeed refreshing. So the journey continues. That place that with the most beautiful beach, it's around Chitimba area. So if you must come, just key in Chitimba area, and then you'll get that beach over there. And then after the Chitimba area, there are the meandering roads, the mountainous side, very beautiful view of the lake. You will never go wrong. That is a fish market. There's very little fish at this time. That is why the fish market is empty. But there is some daga, omena. I bought some mangoes here, and guess how much all this is? It's like 50 Kenyan shillings. All these. It's a lot. They're just selling by the road. You see that bucket? That bucket is 1,500, and the small bucket is 500. It is technically free. These ones are better. So those are dagas.
I'm sure I know the chips.
Fresh daga. So far Malawi has been very green. This is the only part that appears to be a bit dry. I'm not sure about other regions, but the regions around the main highway, I think this is the driest it has gotten.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a bit dry. Even there are so many acacia trees, dry palm trees, thorny bushes here and there. We're heading towards Karonga. So right now we're in Karonga. It's a small town. I've realized that in Malawi there are so many, the Muslim community is quite big. Because there's so many mosques around this place. So guys, we're having our lunch. I'm having beans and rice with some veggies. Jen is having chicken kwasu for the last time.
And rice. I'm gonna miss kwasu.
Yes, chicken kwasu and rice. The same meal for Patrick. Adia and myself are vegetarian.
Yes, we've taken too much meat.
Wanna be vegetarians?
Yes. We bring beans.
Yeah, I'm also having some beans. We've had one last meal in Malawi. Kwasu. Anyways, that was delicious. Now we are heading towards the border. We are not very far from the border. I think we are 42 kilometers away. So we'll be there in a jiffy, and then we cross over and start our journey in Tanzania. Yes, now that is how our journey has been. And I must say one thing. We were warned that the police in Malawi are brutal and they're just stubborn. They like disturbing foreigners and all that. But let me tell you, it was all lies. Up to right now, from the moment we got into Malawi, up to 42 kilometers away from, like, out of Malawi, we've only had the best policemen. They ask you where you're coming from, where you are heading. They check your driver's license and the COMESA insurance or any other insurance you have. As long as it's valid, you are good. We've only have they even checked the passports?
Only once.
Only once.
Immigration control.
Yes, only once, and it was immigration control. And we've had even almost 20 stops, almost 20 police stops. At times they even don't check anything. When they just see our car, they just open the, is it the gate? They have some
barrier.
Some barriers. They just open the barriers and allow us to pass. They can stop all other people, but they just allow us to pass. The few who managed to stop us have just been asking the same questions. Where are you going? How did you find Malawi? Welcome again. Have a safe trip. After they've checked all the documents. Guys, Malawi has had the best policemen ever. All I can say about Malawi people is that they are kind and they are not like greedy. They're not greedy. So even the accommodation we've been going to, they have not been inflating prices because we are Kenyans. We've not had that moment. They've just been really nice, very helpful. If you ask for anything or if you ask for information, they give you the information. Like, they are very welcoming. And I just wish more people can visit Malawi. Malawi is very beautiful. I just also wish that their government can take tourism as a serious source of income, because it will really go a long way, especially for the local people. It will really go a long way. They have Lake Malawi. Have you seen how beautiful that lake is? It is so underutilized. I wish there was more tourism activities on the lake, but one step at a time, one step at a time. I bought all this. Have you seen how this bag looks like? For 1,000 Malawian kwacha. 1,000 Malawian kwacha is like 100 Kenyan shillings. Look at all this. I hope this government has a manufacturing factory for juice, because all this mango could be used to make juice that they can export. They can use it they can sell to towns. They can even export mangoes. I mean, this is a business opportunity. As a Kenyan, I just look at this and I'm like, this is a business opportunity. I could carry this home. If only I could bring like a canter and carry all that mango. Imagine how rich I would be. We are like 22 kilometers to the border. We've just passed another town. We've just passed another town with a weird name. Anyways, we are 22 kilometers to the border. I can't keep a straight face with that one in my mind. Okay, let's just go all the way to the border. We've already started seeing these high roofs. You see these ones? This is a sign that we are very close to Tanzania. We are literally telling ourselves, welcome to Tanzania. Now we are getting into Songwe border. You realize that most borders that get into East African countries usually have these long queues of trucks. I don't know why, but here we are getting into the border between Tanzania and Malawi. So we are leaving Songwe border. Once everything is processed, you're given a permit acquittal slip. Yes, it's called permit acquittal slip. It was just a very fast process, like 10 minutes I was done. Let's go to the Tanzania side. This is the Songwe River. It is the border mark between Malawi and Tanzania. So we've just crossed the no man's land into Tanzania. So welcome to Tanzania. Kasumulu one-stop border post. You're officially in Tanzania. Welcome to East Africa. I'm told that Tanzania is called Bongo because it is the brain of Africa. Yes. You guys, you've heard that right. I'm told Tanzania is called Bongo, which in Swahili means brain. So Tanzania is the brain of Africa. Do you all agree with that? Malawi was the warm heart of Africa. Remember? Malawi was the warm heart of Africa. The weather there is very warm. You actually, most of the time, you don't even need to cover yourself. So it makes a lot of sense. We are now in Bongo, the brain of Africa. That one is up for debate. So guys, just put your comments down below there and tell us if you agree with that Tanzania is the brain of Africa. We'll be traveling all the way to Dodoma, or maybe we'll sleep in Iringa, but we have to get home tomorrow. We have no other choice because we have to go back to work, and tomorrow is and the day after tomorrow is Monday, so we have to go all the way. We'll be driving for long distances at night and all that until we get to our destination. So when you're traveling on this road trip, just ensure you keep your SIM card secure. They will help you because there are some countries where you will have to go back to. Like in Tanzania, we already got a SIM card, so we're just buying airtime and then we load some data and continue with our journey. So you can get those small Ziploc bags and just write for, like, put a sticker for each country, the SIM card for each country. It will really help you. We had passed this view, but I had to go back. I need to show you something. We are still in Bear region and Tanzania is showing off. Just look at this. Now show me a beautiful view. Just look at that. Wow. So this is on one side of the road and then there is Pearl. Now let me cross to the other side. Just look at that. One of the most beautiful views I've seen today. It is insanely beautiful. Oh, and the road is better. That is a feast for the eyes. Today has just been one of those fruitful days that you didn't expect. We just thought that we'll just be driving, we won't see anything interesting, but Africa is beautiful. I can't stop saying that. Africa is beautiful. If you haven't been to Africa before, this is your chance. This is me just trying to vibe you into Africa. So let's continue with the adventure. Good morning from Mafinga, Tanzania. Yeah, we are in Tanzania. So guys, we are in the home stretch of our journey from Nairobi to Cape Town and back. I feel so accomplished. I feel so fulfilled. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh my God, dare to dream and it will come true. We dreamt of going to Cape Town through Garden Route. We did it and we've covered up to 9 countries. So guys, if you are joining me for the first time, I'm LIV Kenya. Today you see the way I'm excited to even say my name. Today I'm excited. We are 4 of us. Our plan for the day is to cover 1,005 kilometers. It says that we'll get home at 2:21 a.m. I'm excited to go back home. Honestly, I'm excited that I have accomplished this dream. I'm excited that I dared to dream and it came true. And I'm excited that I had mad fun, mad adventure with the best people I could ever have with. Guys, thank you. So guys, if you're watching my video for the first time, please go and check out the entire series. It is called Nairobi Cape Town series. I've done Lake Victoria circuit, I've done Uganda videos, I've gone to Zanzibar, Dar es Salaam, Zanzibar. I've done the entire circuit. I'm telling you guys, this is just one of my many road trips, and so stay tuned because there will be more road trips coming. Watch the ones you've not watched. At the end of every series I usually combine all the videos to make a full documentary. It could be only one part or 2 parts, so stay tuned. I'm excited about this trip. So guys, let's go back home. Let's go to Nairobi. We are right now in Tanzania. We've not yet gotten to Dar es Salaam, to Dodoma or Namanga or Arusha, but we'll get there and beyond. Early in the morning, we'll be at home. Yay! Let's go! We are getting into Iringa. It is one of the cities you might want to explore, and right now, because of the potholes, one of our tires has swollen, so we want to change it and also to fuel up the car, and then we'll just continue with our journey. We have a long journey, more than 13 hours to go. Iringa is one of the cleanest and very organized cities. If I try to compare it with Mbeya, it is very clean and organized. So we've changed the tire, the one that has swollen. I told you guys that the tire swelled because of the potholes. The potholes in Malawi are serious. Malawi and Zambia, they have serious potholes. So we've changed the tires and we're actually just fixing it, fuel our car, and then we continue our journey. That is a church bell. We're still in Iringa, fueling our car. Iringa there. We're fueling our car. There is Pearl. We are now set. Fuel tank is full. The tire is fine. The spare tire is okay. Now we are continuing the adventure. Remember, there is an off-road somewhere in between here. There is an off-road, so we did not want to continue with the journey to using the off-road with a bad tire. Technically, the tire is not so bad, but there is a spot on the tire, one of those ones, the rare ones, that had swollen a bit. So to avoid any unexpected occurrences, we decided to just change it. We could have driven all the way home with that tire and we could just get there in good time and without any accident, but safety first. We are feeding our eyes. Look at that view. This is such a beautiful view. Now we've realized that around this place there are people, they look like Maasais. I'm not sure whether they're Maasais or not, but they are clearly pastoralists. There are so many around this place. We are approaching the reservoir. There's a reservoir. You remember when you are coming to Zambia, there was this huge reservoir, this one. It's called Mtera Reservoir. So we are approaching there. And you're not allowed to record while you're there. However, if you talk nicely to the policemen, they'll allow you to record. So any ladies, by the way, I've realized that I have a very small audience of ladies. I don't know why. I don't know if ladies do not like road trips, but ladies, you can do this. Imagine you did this. All you need is just minimum of 2 drivers on each car, and you can do this. No matter the challenges, you'll just work it through. And remember, this is a long journey, so you'll get along with people. You will have issues here and there. You'll meet good people. You'll meet bad people. But at the end of the day, you just know what your dream is and what the purpose of the trip is, and it will be totally worth it. Every experience counts. Every experience makes the trip more adventurous. So I'm grateful for everything that happened on this trip. I've mostly had, like, let's just say I've had 99% of fun, good vibes, good people. Everything was nice. That 1% doesn't count at this point because we did it. We dared to dream, and here we are. We are here. We did it, you people. We did it, my people. It doesn't matter your age, you can do it. We did it.
It's been really a great journey. I can call it bittersweet. I'm sad that it's ending, but I'm also glad that I'm going home. This trip has been so amazing. We've come home with a lot of lessons, a lot of insights, a lot of change in perceptions about different places. We get to see how people live. Yeah, it was worth it. I can say that.
We're dreaming even bigger. It has really expounded our dreams. We are not dreaming small anymore. We're dreaming big. Exposure is very important. My friends.
Yes.
It's 6:62 in the evening, and we have not yet gotten to Dodoma, but it is just a few kilometers away. So we get to Dodoma, hopefully get some supper, and then we just continue the journey. We have to get home. We are not sleeping anywhere in Tanzania again. We'll just drive all the way. So there's a diversion here. It's quite long. Last time it was quite a distance. I hope this time it will be shorter. I really hope so. But it really consumed a lot of our time last time. To everyone who supported us in any way, those who prayed for us, those who encouraged us, those who gave us a lot of information, those who helped us here and there, financially, emotionally, and any kind of way, be blessed 1,000 folds. and we are the reason why we are doing this, because you encourage us to dream bigger. You encourage us that you can do anything we set our minds to, and this is just, yeah, this is mind-blowing. Today I woke up excited that you guys, we just did this. Imagine you're going back home today. By the end of the day, we'll be home, and I was like lit. The amount of dopamine I had this morning was just out of this world. It was overwhelming. Like, success, it's really good to succeed, and before you succeed you have to fail here and there, but thank God we've had a lot of, I've told you guys, 99.9% of this trip was a success. Everything was nice. God was in our favor. We met very nice people. Like, Africa is the place to be. Africa is home. Africa is home, and humanity is everything. There is some kindness in everyone. We just confirmed that. Just confirm that. So you guys, thank you for the support. So we are just driving all the way till we get home, and we did it. We've traveled for kilometers, over 10,000 kilometers, and here we are. Adios. When we were going to Cape Town, you remember we had a problem at some point just before Dodoma. We had a fuel problem because we had not filled our tank, yet there is no petrol station somewhere in between. So remember, when you're leaving Arusha and you're coming towards Dodoma, ensure that your tank is full. Good morning from Namanga, where? Kenya! Jen, morning.
Morning.
Are you happy that you're home? Patrick, we are back home. This has actually happened. I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy. It's official. Karibu Kenya. We are back. There is Pal. We're officially in Kenya. You have no idea how excited I am. Mama, we made it! Yeah! Our dreams came true. We are in Kenya, and oh my God, look at these three people. Patrick, Jen, Adia, myself, and Pal. We are back. You guys, we don't know how excited we are. We dared to dream, and here we are. A dream fulfilled. And to anyone who would like to try such a trip, it's possible with whichever car you have, as long as you service it properly, you have the right crew, you have the right morale, you just, where there is a will, there's a way. Just organize yourself, check the tips that we've given you guys, get it from other people who've traveled through the same route or different routes. Be creative. You don't have to follow the same route we've used. Just try out some other places, do some good research. This is a trip that you need to have. You see, of all those road trips you've been hearing about, this is the mother road trip. So ensure you try this trip. And to everyone who supported us back at home in Kenya, everyone who supported us in Kenya, everyone who supported us from any country in Africa, Kefilo, Miriam, Jerome, there's another lady from this, Mankwebe, yes, and many other people, even Benjamin, he's a Kenyan, we met him somewhere. Thank you so much. Everyone else who's been following me virtually, who's been supporting me virtually, giving me tips here and there. So many people sent money, by the way. So many people sent they gave us some super chat, they sent some financial support. Be blessed 1,000 folds. May your rivers never go dry. May anything you touch turn into gold. Be blessed for helping us, even my crew. Oh, how could I forget that? Guys, it was a pleasure traveling with you guys. And above all, the biggest thank you is to the Almighty. I just feel like just going on my knees right now. Thank you, God. If you are watching us for the first time, we'll do this kind of trips. And please join us in many other trips that we will be going to. If we will be telling you guys the trips that we'll be going alone and those which we'd like you guys to join us. But all I can say is you guys are awesome. And thank you so much for watching. If you're watching my video for the first time, you have a reason to subscribe by now. So please do so and comment below. And that is a wrap. Bye until the next video. Bye.
Do I need permission to stop missing you? I surrender.